Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Polygon Matic. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. It's going to be linked in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Now, let's jump straight into the TA. Taking a look at the daily chart, as you can see, we did have this ascending channel or channel up pattern, and finally we're breaking down from it. So with all the channel up patterns, you break to the downside, but if you have a channel down pattern, then your breakout is expected to be to the upside, obviously. So right now what we're targeting is this blue support block that's set between 76 cents down to 69 cents. We've been talking about this support block for ages, and this is where I said I would be buying back into Polygon Matic. And my initial buying price was down here somewhere at, I think it was 39 cents, I'm pretty sure, or around 40 cents. Maybe 39, I'm not sure. It was somewhere down here, I can't remember exactly, but Polygon Matic has been doing very well, obviously, since its low in June 2022, so arguably this is the bear market low for Matic. I don't think we're going to be pulling back down that much. I mean, down to that bear market low, it's a 63% pullback from where we are right now, so I would say expecting 31 cents is just unrealistic at this point, unless we see a major flash crash or a black swan event in the crypto markets and in the financial markets across the world. Otherwise, I just wouldn't be expecting this. It would be just illogical. Why would the price drop down to 31 cents? There is no incentive for that on its own. But yeah, if you want to set up some buy limit orders in case that happens, you can obviously drop in some buy limit orders anywhere below 50 cents, just in case, you know, you have that large wick and you can catch those cheap prices. So this is what I would be waiting for. Whenever I get into any altcoins, I obviously share all of that on my Patreon first. So you can check out the link down below in the description. The Fibonacci retracement that we have on the chart is from this swing low in June 2022 all the way up to the swing high in December 2021. And we have our 1.618 target for the next bull market at $11.50. That's going to be our major target. And if you're looking to take some profits before that, you have the 1.414 and you have the 1.272. So $5.33 for the 1.272 and $7.30 for the 1.414. So you have three targets that you can take a look at and expect those to be met during the next bull market. Polygon Matic is already a high cap altcoin, so I would not expect this thing to do like a 100x or anything like that. So just manage your expectations when you're entering these higher cap altcoins. This is not a 2 million market cap, low cap gem. This is not going to do 100x once again. So a 10x is okay. It's possible if you catch it before, with one of these dumps at 60, 70 cents, maybe you even get a nice, 12, 13x. But I would say don't expect more than that. So 20x would be unrealistic, unless, of course, we have a super cycle and, crypto absolutely goes parabolic, or there's some sort of a massive announcement for Polygon Matic. Otherwise I would not expect, us going above $11.50, but we'll see. Time will tell. If you're holding for the next 5 to 10 years, then obviously you don't have to be worried about the prices anytime soon. You can just be dollar cost averaging throughout all of these pullbacks. Now, taking a look at the daily RSI, we are actually in the oversold at this point. We were just in the oversold here in May, so this was a very good opportunity for you to dollar cost average into Polygon Matic if you haven't done so. We also lost this support block at around about the RSI of 36. So we were sitting there in September. We had a bounce in December twice. We had another bounce in March, in April, in May, and obviously right now we broke down in May, and we're coming back up potentially to just back test it as resistance and then come back down. So once you lose a support level, as you did over here, you typically come back up, retest it, and then drop down. So let's see if that's what's going to be happening. But like I said, if you're looking to enter Polygon Matic, you still don't have, you're not exposed to the project, I would look into averaging in, because from this local high, we are sitting at a 47% pullback. So this is typically where you can start averaging into your altcoin, because a 47% pullback from its local high is a good area. This is a good pullback for a high cap, especially if you don't have any altcoins. Like I said, if you have a bunch of them and your average buying price is all the way down here, then yeah, you can set up some buy limit orders around 70 cents and hope to get that wick there and fill out your orders. But obviously that's not a financial advice. You can do whatever you want with your money and with your buy limit orders. Now let's jump into the weekly chart on KuCoin. And before we continue with the video, I quickly want to mention the YouTube memberships. So if you want to get more exclusive content, you want to support the channel, and you like my content, feel free to check out the memberships. So there is one membership tier here on my channel, which is $6.99, and you'll get access to my exclusive podcast that I do every single week. And now we're starting to invite guests to be on the show as well. And we share low cap gems. We take a look at my portfolio, take a look at my buys. We take a look at the financial markets. We take a look at what's happening with the Fed. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in these podcast episodes, and that's definitely a good way for you to get more content, and it's a great exchange of value. So thank you all, and let's continue with the video. So taking a quick little glance on the weekly chart, what we're seeing over here is something that I thought wouldn't happen. So we're basically getting an EMA squeeze, which is when the 20 EMA bounces off the 55 EMA and gets sent back down. So we were expecting a bullish cross here. Everyone was really certain that we were going to get a bullish cross on the weekly chart, which would have been a massive signal. We're still waiting for that signal on the Bitcoin chart, but for altcoins, that's also a pretty important indicator. That did not end up happening over here, as you can see, and we're pulling back down. And this is exactly what I think could happen with Bitcoin's chart as well come June 2023. So in a month, we could see another major pullback, because the Fed will decide to go with another 25 basis points hike, and that will just cause a drop, and the EMAs will have a squeeze here, and they'll just repel off of each other, and we'll have another pullback. And that is where you should be averaging in as much as you humanly can, right? That's when you want to be buying in. So Polygon Matic right now is dropping. We're expecting to meet this support level at the very least, which was retested all the way back in December of 2022. So you've waited through this nice move to the upside, and now you can finally start averaging into your favorite altcoin, if that is Polygon Matic, of course. And of course, if we drop below this support block, it would be safe to assume that we're going to be looking at some of these lower levels here. For example, the support at around about 61 cents. That's going to be a massive support level for us to look at. And we also have obviously the bear market bottom. We don't count the wicks at 44 cents. On the weekly chart, that would be a massive level for us to hold. On the weekly RSI, if we drop below 39, that's going to be a massive signal that we could be, repeating history, which is something like this. So the last time we dropped below this level, we saw a pretty significant dump with a recovery, a back test of support, and then a move all the way up into the overbought on the weekly chart, guys. This is on the weekly chart. So if we lose this support one more time, we could see a similar situation, and then we have another move to the upside. So just pay attention to this level. Obviously, if we drop below, like I said, and we back test it as resistance, you could expect a move to the downside. So just gradually buy in throughout this area, especially if for some reason you were buying all the way up here, then you definitely want to be averaging in your entry below the index of 39. And if we take a look at the volume indicator, like compared to the bull market in 2021, this is not a lot of volume. And look at the move that we've had. So imagine once the bull market arrives, imagine the volume that's going to be flowing through Polygon Matic. It's going to be massive, guys. Let me tell you right now. And at the end, I just want to add this resistance trend line. That's going to be a massive, massive indicator for us to look at. So if we have a break through this diagonal resistance trend line, that's going to be a massive signal that we're breaking. Well, basically, we're going to be breaking through a massive resistance level, a massive multi-month resistance level. And once that happens, and once the volume indicator backs that up, so we do need to see the volume indicator confirming that breakthrough. So we need to see some volume flowing in. And once we see that, we can basically assume that the breakout is valid. We can expect a backtest of support of some sorts, but then we would be just expecting a move to the upside. Until that happens right now, I would just expect to consolidate in this support block, maybe go a bit lower for just a few days and then recover quickly. But let me know what you think of the chart. Let me know what you think of Polygon, Matic. If I missed out anything important, let me know down below in the comments section. And I'm gonna see you in the next update, guys. Take care.